birth of the Capsuleer. A sacred act, immutable and profound. Mind and machine merged. Flesh fused with power beyond mortal limits. United with destiny, a ship and its heart. They are one. Of life in an uncharted void. A galaxy where power and wealth spur humankind. Where four great empires seed the fractured renaissance of man. Wielding vast fleets, they carve their ideologies into the stars. The heroism and treachery of Capsuleers is woven into the fabric of New Eden. A story of industry, exploration, and conquest. However you choose to forge your destiny, do so with heart. New Eden is yours to shape. This is where your legend begins.
The only true democracy of New Eden, the Gallente Federation is a powerful and prosperous multicultural dominion that welcomes outsiders with open arms. Intolerant of closed societies, the Gallente are fierce defenders of personal and social liberties. The Caldari state is a union of powerful mega-corporations governed by a strict meritocracy. The state is a fiercely competitive and ruthless society whose hyper-capitalistic ways have brought its people both misery and triumph. Once a thriving tribal civilization, the Minmatar were enslaved by the Amar Empire for hundreds of years. Once a thriving tribal civilization, the Minmatar were enslaved by the Amar Empire for hundreds of years. Most were freed after a great The Amar Empire is the largest and oldest of the four empires. Ruled by a mighty empress, Amar is a theocratic society capable of selfless acts and unspeakable evil, all in the name of their
Calling any convoy Zephyr 10 hotel survivors. Come in, all survivors. Showing a surviving trainer corvette. What's your status? Recruit, wake up and respond. This is a mess. Recruit, what do you remember? Did you even see the drifter ambush that warped into your location and decimated the convoy? I guess you panicked. Remember that? Well, Recruit, I am Fleet Commander Terrell, Federal Intelligence Office. From now on, I am your commanding officer, and together, we have to figure out what happened here. I'm going to lift your training restrictions and grant you access to your ship's onboard AI. Say hi to Aura. She'll help you get your bearings.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura. I will assist you in commanding your vessel and navigating New Eden. My core logic library has been proven to increase the odds of survival by several orders of magnitude, but I am only capable of advising you. You must make decisions for yourself. Simulations have proven that situational awareness is key to survival. I will now demonstrate how to become aware and alert. Captain, if you close my comms window for any reason, you will be able to recall it through the Operations Info panel by clicking Aura Tips. When you're ready to continue, click Next. To orbit the view around your ship, to zoom in or out, scroll your mouse. Let's test basic navigation functions. According to my logs, a Titan-type capital ship in your fleet was destroyed. It would be useful to locate that ship's wreckage and start navigating towards it. A Titan should be the biggest shipwreck that you will be able to find. To set a course for your ship, double-click your mouse's left button anywhere in space. To stop your ship, you should click the highlighted Stop button. Using these functions will help you explore the site. Exploration is a vital trade in New Eden.
You've gotta be kidding me. Is this a joke? My records are saying you haven't even graduated from flight school yet. Okay. Looks like you're all I've got to work with. Fine. But I need you to get moving. My sensor feed is indicating additional life signals near your location. Your convoy was transporting a critically important research team. If the information they have were to be retrieved by the drifters, it would be a security disaster for the Federation. You need to survey the convoy wreckage for potential survivors.
Captain, I have received faint signals from 3 survivors. To help determine the location of the signal, you should use the look and approach functions of your ship to get closer. Being close will allow you to see what's inside each wreck. To focus your camera on a piece of wreckage, right-click on the wreckage and select the Look At command. Look At is great for inspecting objects in space, but not for piloting. To reset your view, right-click in space and select Look at my ship. Next, right-click on the wreckage and select the Approach command. We need to get close to the wreckage to extract the survivors, but remember to stop your ship when you are beside the wreckage. To transfer everything from their cargo hold to your own, move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents, and then press the Loot All button. After you have clicked the Loot All button, you should close the inventory window using the X in the corner. It's best practice to close windows when you are finished using them. I'm receiving signals that indicate the next survivor is located in the highlighted wreckage. Right-click on the wreckage and select Approach. To transfer the next survivor to your ship, you should repeat the same steps as before. Move your mouse pointer over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents and then press the Loot All button. Excellent, Captain. My scanners indicate one more survivor. Approach the highlighted wreckage. You should now transfer the last survivors to your ship. Don't forget to close the inventory windows after you have finished. am Professor Tannen from the Sisters of Eve research team. Thank you for saving my life. The attack was complete carnage. Thousands were killed. Our research on Drifter strikes indicates they will likely return to this location to retrieve any survivors. And not for good. I believe the Drifters want those survivors for invasive information extraction. It's very invasive. Such information is classified and of great value to the Empire, but since my survival depends on you, I am entrusting you with this.
Recruit? Honestly, I thought you'd be so much cooling scrap and gas by now. Yeah, here you are with our top research scientist in your ship. I'll let you in on a little secret. The scientists you just recovered may have information about the source of this incursion. This means it's now a top priority to get you and your vessel home safely. The only problem is, the Drifters will be looking to rip anything living out of your ship and bring it back to who knows where. We don't know what happens to the survivors, but let's just say there's little hope they'll respect anyone's personal space. I doubt you noticed, but the Drifters raised some sort of warp disruption field around your location. This means you can't warp out. You're stuck. However, the generator of this field will be close by. Locate and destroy it, and you'll be free to leave. Good luck.
Captain, in your ship's overview, you can see what your ship's scanners are picking up around you. Find your warp disruption generator in the ship's overview. Then hold down the left mouse button on the generator and click Approach on the radial menu. To lock your weapon system on the generator, hold down your left mouse button on the generator and select Lock Target on the radial menu. While engaging, the optimal flight path is to orbit your target. This enables you to move while firing, making it difficult for your enemy's weapon systems to track you. Move your mouse over the generator and hold down the left mouse button to open the radial menu. Then select the Orbit command. Excellent! You are in the optimal position. I suggest you fire your primary weapon. You should now stop your ship.
You've removed one irritation. Good. There's a problem, though. The Drifters deployed a second warp disruption generator. They must be really excited to keep you around. So you're going to have to... Oh, wait a second. We're out of time. Recruit. Looks like you're about to get your opportunity to fight for the Federation. The Drifters use Seekers as scouts and raiders, and one just warped in. You need to take it out. Aura, fire up the combat routines. Our recruit needs your help. We can't afford to lose the trainee now.
Captain, I need you to remain calm. You are flying a corvette fitted with a civilian-class weapon system and a civilian afterburner for rapid maneuvering. This gives you a significant chance of success when pitted against a single Seeker. Just like with the generator, locate the Circadian Seeker on your overview and select Approach from the radial menu. To lock your weapon system on the Seeker, hold down your left mouse button on it and select Lock Target from the radial menu. Please orbit and engage the Circadian Seeker now. Move your mouse over the Seeker and hold down the left mouse button to open the radial menu. Then select the Orbit command. Now it's time to engage your weapon. Don't forget to stop your ship.
Well done, recruit. Your first kill. You were flying solo. This kind of combat experience is essential for defending the liberties of the Federation. Alright, on to the backup warp What? Wait, seems the drifters are determined to get a hold of you, recruit. Another one of their seekers is warped in.
Captain, let's see what you have learned. Now select Lock Target. Don't forget to orbit. It's time to engage. Fire your weapons. When you have defeated the Seeker, you should stop your ship. Good work, Captain. You can explore the Seeker wrecks to see if they left anything behind. Move your mouse over the wreckage and hold down the left mouse button. A radial menu will appear. Select Open Cargo to view the contents, and then click the Loot All button. Remember to get close.
How did he like that taste of freedom? I appreciate your determination, recruit, so I'm sure you'll handle what I'm about to tell you. We've been shadowing a squadron of drifter battleships. They've changed course for your location. It doesn't matter how much of a natural you are with that railgun, you can't take on a normal battleship and a corvette, let alone drifter tech battleships. They will crush you and cast your vote into a black hole. Destroy the secondary warp disruption generator immediately. Let's hope no more Seekers turn up. You have a narrowing window.
Captain, locate the backup generator in your overview and approach it. Activate your primary weapon to destroy the generator.
Listen carefully, because you've run out of time here. A drifter battleship squadron has warped to your location. By destroying the generator, you've removed the warp disruption field that shrouded the site. Taking on this drifter force will be a pointless waste of your life and freedom, not to mention those survivors, which Federal intelligence needs to debrief. Report to headquarters with your vessel and precious cargo now.
Captain, your ship is fitted with a warp drive, which is capable of bending space and time in order to efficiently displace you toward your destination. I have overridden the ship's clearance system to give you full access to the drive. Find your HQ highlighted in the overview. Hold down your left mouse button and select Dock on the radial menu. You do not want to face these giant drifter ships by yourself. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome to the Galente Federation Academy. Plenty of elite capsuleers began their journey here, going on to expand Federation influence across New Eden. Now, to our current situation. It turns out the Sisters of Eve research team had zeroed in on the whereabouts of the Drifters. And get this, it is some sort of massive hive. We are urgently requesting more information from Professor Tanner, but this result has attracted attention in high places. Due to your efforts, the Senate's Drifter Emergency Commission has authorized the Federation Navy to mobilize for a counterattack. This was made possible by your actions today. As a gesture of our appreciation, the Galente Federation has awarded you with a bonus in ISK. The money will be useful in your promising career, but it's not all. I've spoken on your behalf with Navy Command, and I've been given special authority to accelerate your capsuleer training, because I want you to be a part of the counterattack.
Captain, bonus payments and accelerated training are quite unusual for a recruit of your status. It is an honor to be serving with you. I must warn you though, capsuleer training is the hardest, most complicated training process known to man. Only a fraction of pilots endure it. An accelerated process is going to be very challenging. However, so far you have been performing well. I am now providing you with a new module and skillbook to officially start your training. You should now retrieve the new module and skillbook from your redeemable items by clicking on the highlighted Neocom menu, hovering to Inventory, and clicking Redeem Items. Once there, you can click on the items and select Redeem Selected Items. The items will now be in your inventory in the station's item hangar. This is where all of your modules and items will be stored. The ship hangar will display...
Recruit, your accelerated training is sure going to begin with a vital mission. One of the Federation's advanced research outposts in the region has gone off the grid. This one, Recruit, is a black site. The research outpost is a facility where the Sisters of Eve have been working with us. As the rescuer of their people, the Sisters have asked that you be the one to carry out the investigation. You need to prepare for this journey, and Aura will help you get ready.
Captain, I am running different preparation scenarios. Research outposts like these often contain highly sensitive data troves that are securely encrypted. I believe it would be wise to upgrade your ship's capability with a data analyzer module. However, it seems like the Empire's stock of analyzers in this region are fully depleted due to ongoing drifter attacks. After analysis, it is my conclusion you should build one.
So you're gonna build a data analyzer for your mission? Makes sense to me, but you'll need the necessary materials to construct it. The best way to get materials for this is to raid the stores of the local pirates. Those scum have abused the Federation's freedoms and are a blight on our democracy. Still, they're bound to be hoarding supplies, and that means they'll likely have what you need. Now, don't worry too much about how much you confiscate. Think of anything extra as a bonus. Remember, the Federation's laws are enacted for the good of the people. Those of us who defend those laws should be rightly rewarded.
Captain, it should come as no surprise that a pirate colony can be a dangerous place to enter alone. Might I suggest an upgrade to your vessel? You have been issued a repair module you can fit on your ship. Now you should upgrade your ship by fitting the repair module to it. To do this, right-click on the module and select Fit to Active Ship. We should prepare for the future. Your corvette is able to handle the task at hand, but if you eventually want to improve your capabilities in space, you might want to start training to operate a frigate-class ship. Your Empire has issued you a frigate skill book for this purpose. Skill training is vital for your progression in New Eden, and the skills you choose will prepare you for your path in the stars. You can view your current skills by opening the highlighted character sheet. To train a new skill, simply drag the skill book from your item hanger into your training queue. Skill training occurs over time regardless of what you may be doing. You should now drag the frigate skill book in your item hanger to the top. Captain, your Corvette-class ship is now equipped with a repair module, an afterburner for speed, and a civilian weapon system for dealing damage. I now calculate your combat odds against a moderate-sized pirate gang to be at an acceptable level.